Hey guys, this is Breach. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Blue 151. No trades, no cheats. Today we're going into Saffron City and we are going to eliminate the rocket problem. The Team Rocket has infiltrated Silph Co. And basically you can't do anything else in Saffron City. Can't take on the gym until you get the rockets out of here. Can't go to the 8th gym. And as with the casino, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show off this first rocket battle, and then I'm going to do every other NPC battle in here off screen, because if I didn't, this place would take forever, because we get to see more Golbats, more Zubats, more Rattatas, more Raticates, Ekans, Arbok, and Coughing. Do you really want to watch that? Now there, I thought about pulling out Dratini to try and get it leveled up a bit, but honestly, we're just going to use Mew throughout this entire place. And you're going to see just how much experience you can get to one Pokemon by using it to clear out the entire building. We're going to be using a combination of Mega Punch and Psychic, so that we don't have to run back to the Pokemon Mart every 5 seconds to replenish our PP. I still always laugh at that because of South Park: The Stick of Truth whenever they're talking about your ability points, and Cartman calls it PP, and Clyde laughs, and Cartman's like, well, if you have a better name, spit it out. Again, that's the very censored version of what was said in that game, which that game should not be played by anyone. It is so wrong. But we defeated the first rocket, gained a level. And now, we're going to go and do all of these guys off screen and be right back. Okay, we're back outside of Silph Co. Let's see. Inside, I got the card key. I'll point out where you get that once we get inside. And we gain 10 levels with Mew, just using him to bash every trainer in here. Ugh. Now, I did leave one or two that we still need to fight to be able to get through. But you get the card key, and it allows you to open up doors. The way you're going to want to go through here is go through these teleporters. Now, you come in, go directly to the left here. Open up that door. You can go down here. This allows you to basically go right back there. So if you didn't have that door open, you could still teleport to that spot. The teleporters can be kind of confusing from time to time, and that one just leads us back to where we were. So you have to have a decent memory so that you're not just covering the same ground over and over, which is real easy to do in here. It looks like you should be able to rest there. There is a free resting place in here once you get the card key and get decently on, but you know, you gotta earn it. And so use the card key, open up all these doors. You can teleport into this room down here, right there. Just basic stuff. The where you get the card key is there's actually a room where there's a rocket right next to a teleporter, and you have to come to the teleporter and go to the right rather than in front to fight the rocket, and the card key will just be sitting there. There are 4 rocket brothers that you can fight, and you know, they do something other than just dialogue. I don't think it has to do with the card key, but they do something. We have another rocket here that, since I hadn't used the card key at all, we hadn't fought yet. And he wants to fight. Sending out a Drowsy. Ooh, oh my god. That's really going to mess with us. Oh, wait. Our Mew is level 44. Yeah. Mega Punch is just going to take out anything so that we don't even have to use Psychic. But we're going to from time to time. Because, you know, Psychic. Why wouldn't we? And honestly, At this point in the game, there's no point in using anything besides Mew. Once we get to the Elite Four, I might mix it up a little bit, but Mew is really all that we need now. And even once we get to the Elite Four, since Mew can learn any TM in the game, I'll teach it another move so that, you know, we don't have to worry too terribly much. But Mew's just gonna wreck face. That's one of the kind of unfortunate things about Gen 1, is that once you get to a certain tier, there's really no reason to use anything else. Now, we can come through here. Because we have the card key, we can go through there. And we have a rival battle. Jerkwad wants to fight. Jerkwad, I don't think you're ready. I really don't. You may think you're ready. I don't think you're ready. Now, his Pokemon are all going to be fairly high leveled. So it's a good thing our Mew is this high. Or this high of level. Because, well, you saw what Mew did in Fuchsia City, so he doesn't necessarily need to be a super high level, but it helps. And if you're wanting to do a balanced approach, you can always go back, fight all those trainers on the bicycle road, on the bridges down to Fuchsia City. And you see our Pikachu, I'm just trying to spread out some experience, because I still think there could be hope and a reason for using it, but honestly, there's not a big point to using a full party once you've got one Pokemon pretty high level. In the show, they didn't talk about levels that much, so they could keep it always interesting. But when you look at all the battles that Ash has throughout all the seasons, Pikachu should be able to, like, sneeze at enemy Pokemon and they faint. Not really the case here. We are still going to try and use the strengths against our rivals' weaknesses, because Mew got a whole lot of experience, and I do want to level up Wartortle naturally. I'm not going to use him against, you know, the best, or second best psychic type in the... Well, he's one of the top 3 psychic types in the game. Mewtwo, Mew, and Alakazam are probably the 3 most overpowered in the game. Alakazam's special stat is just gigantic. And it doesn't really matter when we've over-leveled. And again, continuing to over-level. Now he's going to use a Venusaur, keep using Mew. Grass is weak to Psychic, so yeah, this is going to end poorly for Venusaur. One shot. One shot, bro. He had it up to level 40, so that's kind of an indication of where you want yours to be at this point. So we're not too terribly bad off with Wartortle, but by the fact that we're not going to really use him again, you know, it is what it is. Now, after you beat your rival, he'll go through the teleporter, and you talk to this guy, and he gives you a Lapras. Only Lapras in the game. Gotta get him from this guy. Now, Lapras was originally one that I was going to keep in my party. Decided not to because of Wartortle Blastoise already got a water type. And adding in Lapras for Ice didn't really matter because we have Mew who can learn any TM in the game, including Ice Beam. Here I'm just getting rid of items because I know we're about to get an item that we definitely want after our next real battle. And once again, we have a battle right here before we go in to fight Giovanni. So, one last NPC trainer before we fight the boss of the area. And Cubone, I think one of his moves counts as Ghost type, and is actually strong against Mew. I might be wrong, I might be confusing it with something else that I was fighting in one of the off-screen battles, but I'm pretty sure that one of his, like, Bone Smash or something like that is a Ghost-type move and is strong against Mew. So, I take back what I was saying about Ghost-types. It's refreshing to have a rocket that has something that's not the typical Pokemon. Kind of leads you to believe that this was one of the rockets that was over in Lavender Tower, since he has a Cubone and a Marowak. Basically, I don't know. I don't know if the lore for this game works like it does in like Dark Souls or other games where you can pinpoint certain places and things based on what's there. But I'd like to think so, because there are these correlations that the rockets were in Lavender Tower, and this rocket has Cubone and Marowak. So he's probably one of the higher up grunts. But Giovanni again. Not the first time we fought him. Spoiler alert, not going to be the last time we fight him. Now, Nidorino counts as a poison type, so this is going to do some pretty heavy damage to him. Super effective. Mew's basically going to one-shot everything that he has, except for maybe this Kangaskhan. We'll see right here. I can't remember. It's been a couple weeks since I recorded this. Yeah, one shot. Mew really trivializes the game to an extent. Now, if I were going back and playing through, well, you can get Mew outside of that glitch by using the Ditto glitch later on, but I might have, trained up other Pokemon besides Mew if I went back and did this challenge. Just because at this point it really becomes Mew Psychic, Mew Mega Punch, Enemy Feint. But I remember when I was playing as a kid, it was Charizard, Flamethrower, Charizard Slash, Enemy Feint. Or, Squirtle Bite, Squirtle Hydro Pump, Enemy Feint. Or Venusaur, Razor Leaf, Feint. So, I don't feel bad about it, because that's kind of how the game goes. But here we got a Master Ball. If you've enjoyed the episode, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and leave a rating. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.